Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. I.A.N. out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N. and this is Crime Watching. We're back. Top of the evening to you. All those of you who are locked online, especially good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at us from Facebook, YouTube, all the different apps, especially good evening to you. I know some of you maybe thought that, you know, I wouldn't have no show today, but nevertheless, I'm kind of, as they say, biting the bullet and having some pain, but nevertheless, I am here. I did my final procedure yesterday at St. Augustine Private Hospital. I want to say thank you again to the staff yesterday, emergency, and at the West Wing. Also a special thank you to Dr. Fuad Khan. And nevertheless, I mean, they said I need a lot of bed rest, but I'm here. I am here. I just can't stay quiet. I just can't stay quiet. I know some of you looked in horror on Saturday with respect to the press conference by the Prime Minister. Very, very, very distasteful. I realized from next week, he said that the foodstuff and, you know, curbside pickup on. In fact, what I did, I just went through the video, the press conference really fast, but I found it to be very distasteful. In fact, I don't want to jump to anything. What really got my attention, we know curbside pickup will start next week, Monday, and, you know, the restaurants and whatnot, but It's like, I realize he stopped the salons, he stopped the barber shops and whatnot. And, you know, when you look at the press conference, or, you know, you see Dr. Richards, here, well done, everybody looking on, you know, on top of the game. But nevertheless, it's so sad. What's the difference between selling food, preparing food in a kitchen, curbside pickup? What's the difference between a barber and someone who's cutting their hair? Or a salon, if you're going to do a pedicure or a manicure. It just does not make sense. It just does not make sense. And he has the, you know, he has the worst attitude, a very, very distasteful attitude. I'm getting a little echo here. Go across to clip 12, and I think I want to try to take some calls on this.
You know what time I get up in the morning? I go to bed between 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. I get up at daybreak. And when I get up nervous many times. Because what's going to happen to us as a people today? And all of a sudden they're concerned about debt in the country. They're concerned about who's hungry. They're concerned about who's starving. They're concerned about... Just give me a break. Thank you very much.
Wow. Just imagine. Just give me a break. They concerned, who concerned? It's like, you know, everything that people do out here, you know, as you know, we started the hamper drive. When this, for a good while now, we have gone to so many areas in Trinidad and Tobago, in Trinidad. And it's not a matter who cares. There are people out here still care about people. We still care about the suffering. We understand it's a pandemic, and you know, it's very challenging for a lot of people out there. And you with an attitude like that is very distasteful, you know. When I saw that in fact, I only looked at it. You would not believe when I looked at that. I only looked at it today. I heard about it, but I couldn't respond on my phone. I was really out of it. Open up the lines to me. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. I want to play it back again for you. Look at the attitude. Look at the attitude of the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. Hi, caller. Go ahead.
You know what time I get up in the morning? I go to bed between 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. I get up at daybreak. And when I get up nervous many times. Because what's going to happen to us as a people today? And all of a sudden they're concerned about debt in the country. They're concerned about who's hungry. They're concerned about who's starving. They're concerned about... Just give me a break. Thank you very much.
I could stand here, ladies and gentlemen, open up the lines, and I just want to hear what you have to say today. Open up the lines. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Just give me a break. Go ahead. Hi, caller. Hi, caller.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Ian,
Yeah.
you understand what's going on?
You have your telephone up. You have you're on your telephone, and the audio is up on your television set. You need to decide. Take the audio down on your television set. While I'm telling you that, we have in fact 4 deaths for today. On Sunday we had 2. On Saturday we had 5. On Friday we had 7. Between Friday and today we have had 18 deaths. And just to give you some highlights, really, really fast, of what the Prime Minister said on Monday, the 19th of July, restaurants and food services will reopen for curbside pickup, takeout, delivery, drive-thru, KFC, all these. Ragu will open also. Double R will open. So you're going to get your nice food at Double R. I believe Ragu is going to do a big drive-thru thing. Food side, also delivery and drive-thru only. Also, restricted outdoor activities in group of 5 or less with physical distancing in place will also be allowed from Monday, the 19th of July. Team sport is not allowed at this time. The entire manufacturing sector reopened today, Monday, 12th of July. Car dealership reopens today, Monday the 12th of July. As Trinidad and Tobago sets to reopen its borders on Saturday, July the 17th, the Prime Minister said there will be a major presentation to the country this Wednesday to explain the process involved in safely managing the arrival of persons into the country. In fact, I took a clip from that. I took a clip, hold a sec here. That's somewhere here. CURBSIDE, on clip 4. Listen to this carefully, yeah?
We'll have a launch of that. It is going to happen on the 17th of July, but on the Wednesday is the 14th. On Wednesday of this week, there will be a major presentation to the country of Wednesday 14th. There will be a major presentation of what is going to happen on the 17th and how it's going to work. We have put things in place for the digital involvement of the digital program, and the physicals at the airport are ready. There's a confusion taking place about Tobago, which I don't understand what the confusion is about. The country has decided that we will have one entry point because we are, as part of the border opening, we are going to have state supervised quarantine out of Piaku. We did not put a provision like that in Tobago for the simple reason of the logistics, and we are going to be able to manage that internal flow better and more effectively through Piaku. Tobago Airport is open to international traffic and international business, but only to vaccinated nationals and vaccinated non-nationals. The country is not open to unvaccinated non-nationals. So vaccinated nationals coming home can enter through Tobago or through Trinidad. Unvaccinated nationals are required to come through Piaku. I thought that was simple and straightforward, but I'm seeing maybe persons who were not properly informed, they didn't understand.
So at least you understand the entering in the country, you need to be vaccinated and whatnot. Also, I found it real distasteful. I mean, this barbershop and this salon thing, it's real sad because, I mean, CURBSIDE, you know, he's saying that he's given work time to restaurants to prepare CURBSIDE pickup next week. He's giving them time to prepare. If you open it Friday, you know what will happen. You go have bacchanal, you go have this. But you're the same guy. You remember when you opened your restaurant the last time, he's the same guy came Saturday and said, as of midnight tonight, you know, make sure all your vegetables and all your produce and all your perishable items spoil, you know. Yeah? Make sure everything's spoiled without notice, you know. So now he comes and he cares so much and tell you, well, you know, on the 19th, is it 19th? The 19th. But somehow I spoke to a couple of the bar owners, persons who sell food and whatnot, and they're cautious because he could come on Saturday and say, well, I don't think I'm ready to do that, you know. Yeah. He's a man, I don't trust him at his word at all. At all. Of course, you might come and say, in light of the Delta variant found in Barbados, well, you know, we have to do something. Yeah, he's the kind of guy like that because imagine, you never gave, the last time he shut down restaurants and shops and whatnot, fast food places that sell food and so, he never gave you no notice. And he just came that day, that Saturday, and said, as of midnight tonight. So listen, man. Just keep your eyes open here. Just keep your eyes open. Also look at clip 8.
Those who may be wondering about, let's say, going to the barber shops, the salons,
not yet. That is still very personal. And what we are doing, we are sacrificing some things for others. I want you to see it like that. We would like everybody to come out. But some people are not being brought out, and we consider them making a sacrifice. so that others, for example, to allow those construction workers to come out, other people are being kept away, and we're trying to get them back out as quickly as possible. But we don't want to do what has been done, which is to open up too fast, get into big trouble, and then have the trouble to deal with. That's what we're trying to avoid. So while I understand, the pressures being put and the interpretations of some people, the bottom line is that we don't want to create a situation where the very opening up becomes the problem. Okay?
Only talk, only talk, only talk. And look at them now. When he said about the vehicle, so I buy a vehicle, so what? And look how funny life is, eh? Look how funny life is. They never took a pay cut. Everybody buying vehicle, I heard opposition MPs bought vehicles too. Yeah, so while we're talking about PNM MPs buying vehicle, everybody buying vehicle. We have the names of the ministers who bought vehicles. Yeah, look at there. Yeah, Stuart Young buy vehicle. Terence D.L. Singh buy vehicle. Yeah, Rowley Prado. Ravi Ratiram buy a Prado too. Saddam Hussein buy vehicle. Yeah, everybody buying vehicle. But I will tell you something, You have to understand. You have to understand this, that at the end of the day, nobody cares, Everybody living their life, and who already enjoying the dance, enjoying it, You might not have any food right now to eat. You might be working, you might be living by your in-laws and them. You get put up because your landlord tell you, you can't pay the rent. People just suffering. All over people just suffering. And you have people on top here who bread butter, who have a sure salary and buying vehicles and talking about where they're buying and buying expensive vehicle and just living it up. Why they can't take that money and spend it in the constituency and give hampers instead of coming to beg this one and that one? Why they can't do that? Tell me. Ask them what they have done for their constituents. I yet to see any MP really come out here and make a big sacrifice. And I must congratulate my good friend with his gesture for the food bank and whatnot. Excellent. Excellent. Because at the end of the day, nobody cares about nobody out here. Nobody cares about you. Everybody who up there already, And everybody fixing the mix. How many of you have lost your vehicles? How many of you have cars parked up in your yard because you don't even have money to buy an engine? You don't even have money to buy a transmission. You're hiding from the bank. They're hiding your car all about the place because you know what? Your car paid the installment. They're looking to seize your vehicle. You sleep. You cut off your phone because you don't want nobody call you because the bank calling you to find out when you're coming to pay. Nobody cares about this small man. They would laugh. And I was looking at something, yeah? Look at clip 11. And look how they could laugh and have fun and say, hey, you buy a Prado? I buy a Prado. This one buy a Prado. It's just a joke. While we, the people, are hungry and you can't pay a bill, it's just a joke for them. Look at clip 11.
This country pretends a lot, right? And those of us in the PNM, we are held to a higher standard. And for that, we make no apologies because we are the PNM. But I simply ask you not to expect me to spend too much time. I spent some time on it, but not to spend too much time on what car. As a matter of fact, I didn't even know you bought a car. And you didn't know I bought a car either. Okay, Sharon, I'll tell you after. I will tell you after. You didn't know I drove myself, did you? I do.
This is outside of moments with Special Branch Protection Prime Minister. There are distinctions.
You know, sometimes I feel, I don't know, yeah, but this is my honest opinion, yeah. Sometimes I feel that some of those reporters, government have them in their pockets, You know, sometimes I believe that. Because they ask senseless questions, they joke with them, they laugh with them. It's like, you don't see those things, away, you know. When you look at CNN press conference and you see people from CNN and Fox and all those big time network out of the Caribbean. When they asking questions, they're that serious. It's only we laughing because Rowley asking DL saying, you buy a vehicle too? Yeah, I buy one too. DL saying, you ever feed anybody in St. Joseph? How much hampers they give out? Look how you could laugh. Look how in a time of pain, in a time of people struggling to live. Look how they could laugh, yeah? Look how everybody could laugh. And the reporters so feel that, you know, the reporters laughing with government too. Remember, they didn't lose their job. They have a job. They all have a job. You see, that's what I tell you. Only who in the kitchen feels the heat. You see, if I go there, I'll ask them kind of questions, they demand to put me out. It have absolutely no seriousness. No seriousness. You know, a journalist is like being a journalist out here, somebody who asks pertinent questions, you want to know, you're asking questions on behalf of those who can't afford to come there, who can't reach up there. You asking pertinent, you're laughing. This one buy a Prado, he buy a Prado. Hey, you buy a Prado too? Wow. I didn't tell him my neighbor, okay, I didn't know, my neighbor got put out. She and she 3 children out on the road. My next neighbor can't pay his mortgage, bank going and sees, he here working no way. But how everybody laughing, yeah? While your salon closed, your barber shop closed, look how they're laughing. You see, they open back licensing office to make sure they register vehicles now. And then they'll close it back. Yeah, everybody buy vehicle, everybody buying vehicle. Who really care about all you? Who really, let's be honest. I know I'm under the weather, yeah? So y'all can't bear with me today. I just had to come out to make sure, to tell you, to make sure and tell you that I'm still here. That no matter what, nobody cares about this small man, nobody. Because you could laugh now. It's like, you're showing off. You're showing off in front of people. Your papi showing you what you have. Is like, somebody living in a little 1-bedroom and you laughing and telling them, you know what, I have a house for $12 million. And when I go home, I dive in my pool and this and that, and I have a jacuzzi, and I have a spa in my house, blah, blah, blah. And you're talking in front of people who have 3 children and all of them living in one room. That's what we're doing. But why to laugh at us good enough? God watching. God to like ugliness, and saying Sharon and let's drive, and who does drive, and you does drive, and oh my God. It's just disgusting. The whole thing is just disgusting. They don't care about nobody. Nobody. You think you can open back the strip malls and them? If you open back curbside pickup, all right, great. You're going to bring out all the people from all the restaurants and whatnot. They're going to work curbside. They're going to make some money. All these single mothers going to, they're going to get back employment and whatnot. Oh God, but think about the people who have stores in Gulf City and Trin City and Price Plaza and Pennywise Mall. Think about them now. Check and see if they're still paying rent for the place now. Check and see what's going on now. We're not talking about 8 persons in a store, All you need to do is to tell the owners of the store, here what's going on. We're going to make sure and open back. We're going to, these strip malls, Grand Bazaar, Price Plaza, Pennywise. Make sure when you come in, somebody at the door, sanitize, face mask, and only 3 persons inside your store. Take it or leave it. And everybody will batten their crease. That is all you have to do. And by now, ladies and gentlemen, people in this country know what time it is with Corona. By now, because after having 941 persons dead, and I am sure people who are looking at me right now, lost relatives, lost close friends, lost people you hang out with, lost people who you grew up with, you wouldn't take that chance. You just would not take that chance. So by now, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be telling yourself, if I go to the store to pick up a shirt, I'm going to be careful. I'm going to sanitize, put on my mask, and I'm going to listen to the sales clerk and move around, take my clothes, and come out. But at least the person who has the store will still make a little money. What about sincerely yours? Tell me. People might want to go buy lingerie and buy personal stuff and whatnot. Think about all that. People are fully aware of the risk of just being slack when they go there. Open up the place a little bit. You already, I mean, come on now. But look how you could laugh and look how you could joke, yeah? I tell you now. People who belly full will never understand in life how it feels to be hungry, you know. People who have home will never understand. People who came from nothing will never understand. They will never understand. They will never understand. Let's take a fast break.
Perfect.
We at SNS Prasad know the struggles and fears of our beloved customers during this time. To guarantee the safety of our customers and employees, we have implemented routine cleaning of all our stations, lanes, trolleys and baskets, security to ensure the observation of COVID protocols, and sanitizing stations throughout the grocery. We ensure our shelves are always fully stocked with a wide variety of cooking, cleaning, household and clothing items to meet the needs of your treasured family. For your convenience and safety, you can call and collect through curbside pickup or get one of our to-go bags containing the basic necessities, or even better, place an order for your groceries and have it delivered to your doorstep, where we accept both cash and links. SNS Prasad, Rio Claro and Mayaro, we are here for you.
Visit Lockling & Gans Auto Service Center, Port of Spain in San Fernando. Trusted since 1988. Tune-up starts from $445. We do gas, hybrids and diesel engine vehicles. Buy 204 Bridgestone Firestone tires and get a free alignment. Construction tools available at unbeatable prices at the tool stores. Present your vaccine cards with ID and get 15% off your purchases in July. Proud distributor of Shell Remula Pro Max ceramic brake pads, Turtle Wax, Cyclo Brand Max 44 gas and diesel fuel treatment available nationwide. Call 612-1712 or 800-4LDG today.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors and roti makers. Try our high quality bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisho Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit us at Warrenville, Canupia. Shiklisho Limited, quality you can trust.
New Eyewear presents its luxury eyewear collection. Come and see some of the biggest brands in the eyewear industry. Versace, Nike, Nine West, Coach, Michael Kors, Ray-Ban and much more. Get great specials and promos every day. Pre-selected frame with special brand purchases. Get digital customized lenses with nano film anti-glare coatings and transition lenses. Situated at 91D Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Call 672-5052 or 390-3196. Conditions apply.
Sukai's Diesel Service brings you outstanding and exceptional quality. We carry original parts, diesel pump and injector overhaul, diesel pump and injector testing, machine shop services, complete diesel engine overhaul, engine dyno testing, turbocharger repairs, government approved vehicle inspection stations. We are the premier source for all things diesel. Call us today for an appointment, 671-0900. If it's diesel, it's Sukai's Diesel.
St. Rose Funeral Services. We don't just say we care, we show that we care. 24/7 removal services, international shipping and embalming, pre-planned funeral arrangements with complete burial or cremation, locally made caskets and coffins customized for your loved ones, wreath, floral arrangements, programs, prayer cards and mourners vehicles. Maxi or car, all provided for your family's comfort. When you're leaving, leave in style. St. Rose Funeral Services, number 5 Basalan Street, Tunapuna, 645-1075, 337-9686. Allow us to honor your family members.
Visit the Classic Tiles showroom at number 64 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and view our wide selection of mosaic, planks, ceramic, and porcelain tiles to suit every style and budget. We cater to do-it-yourself projects and professionals. Our helpful staff is ready to assist. We also carry a variety of tools, paints, accessories, and equipment. Call us at 665-1547 for unbeatable prices. Shop at Classic Tiles today.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
For generations, hard work and good advice have been essential. So when hard work gives me tough pain, I rely on Panadol Ultra that relieves fast 5 types of tough pain. Take good advice. Take Panadol Ultra. Find your trusted Panadol Ultra with a new look.
Organifi Red is the new superfood with 3 proprietary blends. The antioxidant blend fights the effects of aging by reducing cellular damage, boosts your well-being and lower fatigue with the Endurance blend, lower inflammation and increase metabolism with the Metabolic Boosting blend. Available in pharmacies nationwide, or contact Radiant Health and Fitness, the sole distributor for Organifi in TNT today. RDK Welding and Fabricating is your only choice for windows, gates, handrails, and more. We have expert craftsmen on hand to fabricate any design with the highest grade materials at affordable prices. Check out our latest sale on heavy-duty security steel doors. Visit us next to the Diwali Nagar Shiguanas or call 317-2236 or 719-0115 to speak with a sales rep. RDK Welding and Fabricating Limited, the king in fabricating.
You know, it's really something else, you know. It's really something else. You just listen to them, you listen and you listen. You know, it's like the people, it's, you know, it is so, this place, all the decisions that they make is so selfish, huh? It is so selfish. How could you understand what persons who are hungry and displaced and lost their jobs and they have nothing, they can't buy nothing for their children, they can't buy food, they can't pay their bill, it's months now. How could you up there understand when you have your full salary, you get your salary every month, you get car allowance, this, that, everything, and you have your job. You could ever understand what these people down there going through? You can't. So that's why you could say, lock this one, close off that one. Don't open the salons here. Don't open the barber shops here. Don't open them here. Don't open this one. Don't open the strip malls. Don't open Price Plaza. Don't open my good friend off-road your shop. Don't open them. Don't open here. I don't want nobody open us yet. He wouldn't understand. Because these places have persons who work, single mothers who go to work in somebody's stores, in somebody's shops all over. There are people, store clerk, everybody helping out. Everybody have a little job. These people are at home. You have to think. People know what it is. We have lost so many persons already to COVID. People are, listen to me, more alert than you. Take what I tell you. Somebody just mentioned to me, somebody was just telling me that, and look at your talk, that somebody lost their everything for the PM is a joke. My niece lost her husband and her son of COVID. Just Friday was the funeral for her husband, and on Sunday, her son. You think when people go out there, they're going to play the fool? Nobody's going to play the fool out there. Because everybody know there is a virus called corona. And if you play the fool, you're going to get it. So when we open stores, when we open places, everybody will batten their quid because nobody wants to take it home. Maybe the first time when we locked down, persons weren't really serious, but when we started to lose persons close to us, then people realized, but wait now, this is a serious thing. But don't suffer us for the mistake of one or maybe just a handful of people being ignorant. Don't shut us down because of that. No, that's unfair. It's unfair. It is totally unfair. There are persons who have packed up their shops in Trin City, in Gulf City, closed it down. They don't know how to come back. In Heartland Mall, in Price Plaza, in Arima, all over. Think what you're doing. Think. Think. What about the young girls and them in the salons? But every day every Saturday, Richards and them here, well done, you know. So Richards, put up a picture of Richard. I want to ask Richard, which salon she going to? Richards, you can tell me which salon you're going to? Yeah, because you're here always well done, so I want to know what salon you're going to. I wonder how you wake up in the morning. Yeah, it's so unfair. It's so unfair. It is so unfair. And then coming out and telling Trinbagonians if doubles is something. Everybody know that as they reach Trinidad, the first thing they want to eat is our doubles. The first person they want to go by is a commodity plane that's drive by the airport there and they're selling doubles. You want to stand up and eat about 5. Yeah. I remember traveling and having to carry doubles for friends and all kind of thing, freezing it and all kind of thing. Or buying it early in the morning, and by time 3 o'clock I reach New York, and that's it. Yeah, with a cooler bag, yeah. And here you say that doubles is nothing. Yeah, doubles is nothing. Cora is nothing, yeah. Doubles is nothing. Cora is nothing. Carney cremation site is nothing. The people who sell crab is nothing. Yeah. Yeah, Rowley boy. Yeah. You're big on your sense. Just imagine that. Look at it. Listen to him.
We are talking about the numbers of people congregating and congregated in the exercise. And of all the meals in this country, there's nothing different and special about doubles. We shut down restauranting, Madam Speaker, because it involves a large number of people. We close restaurants of all descriptions. And I don't know what is his doubles problem. And Madam Speaker, at the first opportunity, that it appears to us that these things can be done without significantly increasing the risk to people, the government of Trinidad and Tobago will act as we are acting now.
Wow. You know, I'll tell you something, and believe what I tell you here. You know, I am sure up to Rowley, he would have opened every other restaurant and make sure doubles people never come out. Yeah? I tell you that. I tell you that today. I guess he must be upset and outraged of the fact that doubles people have to come out and sell. But then again, you remember you open all the beaches, all the beaches across Trinidad and Tobago, and never the river. Think, you're big on your sense. Think, you're big on your sense. Open up the lines for me. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Think, you're big.
Hi, I.A.N.
Hi, what's happening?
I'm good, I.A.N. Listen, I want to thank you for everything that you do for us. We respect you. You stand for the citizens of this country, and we appreciate you. Let me tell you this. My name is Marla. I live in the U.S., and I am a Trinidadian. And we thank you for everything you do for this country. Without you, we do not have a voice, I.A.N. We thank you. But let me tell you something. The reason for my call today is, please don't hang up on me right now, is I was watching Fox News today, I.A.N., and you know what's going on in Cuba? They are flying the American flag in Cuba. And do you know that in the U.S. now, What they are doing is they are vying for the Cubans. So I want to advise my fellow Trinis, please fly the American flag. Let us get help and get Rowley out of Parliament and these crazy ministers who are laughing at us. Get them out of Parliament, I.A.N. Fly the American flag, and Biden is going to help us.
Well, you see what she's just said there? That is so true. Imagine when you know, with respect to the vaccine, and they said, you know what, we could buy it ourselves. They didn't give us. Remember, he was expecting vaccine from the U.S. And all went back in it. All went back to the relationship that he had with the previous American ambassador, Mandela. It all went back to all that. And Americans, you know, they don't forget. They don't forget. They don't forget. They just don't forget. And that is why we have absolutely nothing to forget. Now, he getting stuff from CARICOM. We will get exactly what we're supposed to get from CARICOM. But we being the head honcho in the Caribbean, Trinidad being the head honcho, but we are no longer the head honcho because we are taking hand-me-down things from everybody. St. Vincent thing about expire, we taking it. You know what I mean? We taking that. And she's right. She's right. They don't want to have nothing to do with him. They don't want to have nothing to do with him. Open up the lines. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Hello, I.A.N.
Hi.
Good day. My name is Ruth. I am here in quarantine since last week, Tuesday. God willing, I'll get out tomorrow. I don't know about politics, but I'll tell you this. All the issues that you're discussing here in Trinidad is happening all over the world. We've had major issues as well in Ontario. Our Premier, Doug Ford, was trying his best, but with the federal government, it was tied up. We were the longest. If you think Trinidad is hitting hard, we were in Ontario, the province of Ontario, we were in a state of quarantine and lockdown the longest. I think it was like 4 months. So I understand the hardship, but it takes a village. It takes us all, one another, to help one another. Not only the government, everybody must look out for one another, and that's
What's the population of Ontario?
I think about, Toronto proper, Greater Toronto, 7 million. Right. But let me just tell you this.
We are 1.4, but let me tell you something. While you had a lockdown, we were liaising with persons in Ontario. While there was a lockdown, they made sure, and they had lines like a pantry where you could have gone and collect food stuff. Am I right?
No, but it was still hardship for everybody.
It was hard, but hold on. It was hard, but it was hard, but yet the Canadian government, to an extent, they made way for their people.
No. It was every community was helping one another. 1 minute, please, sir. Please.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you this. I'm not talking politics, UNC, PNM, nothing like that. But let me tell you honestly, I'm being very subjective here. The government of Trinidad and Tobago, along with the hotels, along with the people, they're putting Canada, US, and England to shame of how they're looking after the quarantine. No joke. I'm being serious. The idea, for instance, the airlines keeping space, Caribbean Airlines, Larry, oh gosh, now I'm forgetting the boy name now. Kevin Mungle, all of them. They're doing such a fantastic job. All the crew on Caribbean Airlines wearing gowns. The crew there's 2 crews on every flight to Ontario, to Toronto. One going up as passengers, and they are looking after the night flight coming back down. The airline is not taking chance with their employees to stay abroad. And when you come into the land in Piaco, they're giving out a leaflet and a carbon copy paper to make sure every passenger read it carefully before they depart. And then the Ministry of Health is they check my COVID vaccine, the COVID test prior to departure at least 4 times. They're doing an excellent job.
That's Caribbean Airlines. Hold on, that's Caribbean Airlines you're talking about?
Yes.
All right, but I don't know if you are aware that the same government that you are praising, that they're going to have like a 20% cut over almost 400 workers from that same airline going to be on the breadline. Are you aware of that?
Okay. Listen, this is a worldwide pandemic. Right now, American Airlines in the States is shutting down.
Thank you, lady. Let me tell you something. Yeah? This country, this is 1.4 million people in this country. There's 1.4 million people. $18 billion was spent. I don't know where it went. Not 18 million and 18 billion. $18 billion was spent. I don't know where the money went. You come and you borrow money from China. China tell us we have to take the vaccine from them. China have us to hang, you know. China have us to hang, you know. Hope you know that. They come to Berlin airport in Tobago. Don't matter what, it is 1.4 million persons living here. 1.4 million persons. The kind of money passed through here, partner, the kind of money passed through here, boy, we could have assisted everybody in CARICOM. Yeah, but we squander the money. As much as she's saying that, but look at the population of Canada. Look out there, but we are just 1.4. In the scheme of things, we are just a drop in the ocean out there, you know. They find money to do all kind of things. They spend $1 billion so, spend $1 billion so, $1 billion US plus on airport and do this and do that. And yet, people don't have a proper meal? Come on. You see, she does not live here. She does not live here. The woman just made reference to something that was happening in Cuba. I'll take you straight to that. Go ahead. Thousands of Cubans took to the streets on Sunday to protest the lack of food and medicine as the country. Go ahead.
An unprecedented display of anger and frustration in the streets of Cuba on Sunday. Thousands of anti-government rallies in large cities and small towns across the island of 11 million people. Citizens calling for an end to the decades-old communist dictatorship, protesting the island's dire economic conditions, food shortages, and the slow pace of COVID-19 vaccinations. In one area of Havana, protesters clashing with police. Elsewhere, they chanted "repressors" at riot police. Cubans voicing anger over the repression of civil liberties and the handling of the pandemic, amid what many are describing as the country's worst economic crisis in decades. President Miguel Díaz-Canel blaming the United States for the unrest and calling on supporters to take back the streets during a nationally televised speech Sunday afternoon. Social media, still relatively new in Cuba, helping to fuel the demonstrations. The hashtag #SOSCuba taking off on Twitter and shared by celebrities. Here in the U.S., solidarity protests spilling into the streets of Miami and other cities across the country.
Everyone in Cuba is go out on the street. Everybody in Cuba asking for the freedom.
U.S. officials expressing support for the Cuban protesters, and a member of the U.S. State Department tweeting, "We stand by the Cuban people's right for peaceful assembly. We call for calm and condemn any violence."
To make matters worse, the government cut off the internet in Cuba yesterday, and this, of course, made it harder for the international community and those living in more remote parts of the island to really know what was happening. So right now, there seems to be more optimism in Miami than in Havana. On the ground in Cuba, there are mixed emotions. Sources I've spoken to say that they're hopeful that this could be the beginning of the end, and that with enough international attention and pressure, it's possible that things could change.
You see how all over the world they can't take it no more? It comes a time when the people just can't take it no more. You see in Cuba what's going on? They're fed up of sanctions, they're just fed up of being run like that. They're fed up of eating little, they're fed up of the frustration, they're fed up of the unemployment, they're just fed up. Yeah, and I hope everybody watching. Let's take a fast break.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
We at SNS Prasad know the struggles and fears of our beloved customers during this time. To guarantee the safety of our customers and employees, we have implemented routine cleaning of all our stations, lanes, trolleys and baskets, security to ensure the observation of COVID protocols, and sanitizing stations throughout the grocery. We ensure our shelves are always fully stocked with a wide variety of cooking, cleaning, household and clothing items to meet the needs of your treasured family. For your convenience and safety, you can call and collect through curbside pickup or get one of our to-go bags containing the basic necessities. Or even better, place an order for your groceries and have it delivered to your doorstep where we accept both cash and links. SNS Posad, Rio Claro and Mayaro, we are here for you.
RDK Welding and Fabricating is your only choice for windows, gates, handrails and more. We have expert craftsmen on hand to fabricate any design with the highest grade materials at affordable prices. Check out our latest sale on heavy duty security steel doors. Visit us next to the Diwali Nagar Shigunas or call 317-2236 or 719-0115 to speak with a sales rep. RDK Welding and Fabricating Limited, the king in fabricating.
Come on down to Adams Optical, where we offer free comprehensive eye exams with free frames and a 3-month payment plan with no interest. We have a wide selection of frames and shades for everyone, and we also specialize in contact lens examination. We are located at RRM Plaza on High Street, San Fernando and 91 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Find us on Facebook or visit us in store. Adams Optical.
Tantana, where get them rims? Drive, I went to Racetrack Wheels for the best in brand name rims and the best in brand name tires for my car. Yeah, that's why I get my rims.
O Snacks has set the bar with our dark chocolate dipped chewy granola bars. Double nut, irresistibly sweet and salty with almonds, peanuts and dark chocolate. Double chocolate, a true chocolate lover's delight with 100% Trinidadian cocoa. Our bars are wholesome and delicious. They combine the best of nature in every bite. Go on, try them. O Snacks dark chocolate dipped chewy granola bars. Healthy never tasted this good.
St. Rose Funeral Services. We don't just say we care, we show that we care. 24/7 removal services. International shipping and embalming, pre-planned funeral arrangements with complete burial or cremation, locally made caskets and coffins customized for your loved ones, wreath, floral arrangements, programs, prayer cards and mourners vehicles, maxi or car, all provided for your family's comfort. When you're leaving, leave in style. St. Rose Funeral Services, number 5 Basalan Street, Tunapuna, 645-1075, 337-9686. Allow us to honor your family members.
Marketing Company Limited and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas or call 235-4283 Gate or 235-4766 Iron.
We at SNS Prasad know the struggles and fears of our beloved customers during this time. To guarantee the safety of our customers and employees, we have implemented routine cleaning of all our stations, lanes, trolleys and baskets, security to ensure the observation of COVID protocols, and sanitizing stations throughout the grocery. We ensure our shelves are always fully stocked with a wide variety of cooking, cleaning, household and clothing items to meet the needs of your treasured family. For your convenience and safety, you can call and collect through curbside pickup or get one of our to-go bags containing the basic necessities. Or even better, place an order for your groceries and have it delivered to your doorstep where we accept both cash and links. SNS Posad, Rio Claro and Mayaro, we are here for you.
Worried about rising crime? Feeling unsafe in your home? Concerned about protecting your business and customer safety? Call Port Protection Security Services to stop crime every time. We pledge to deliver reliable and responsible service performed by responsible professionals. Our highly trained officers are backed by a team of dedicated and experienced, competent security professionals to ensure we exceed your expectations. Trusted, experienced, reliable.
So many people from Canada WhatsApping me right now after the woman coach. So this person said, Ian, that woman is talking. We got checks for our kids. We got subsidies for all adults. I have no idea where she lives in Ontario, Canada. So a lot of persons from Canada calling. A lot of my friends from Canada. Yeah. So that's crazy. They said they don't know where she lives. In fact, what was the point of... somebody from my good friend from Canada, what was the point of that caller from Ontario? She lives here and doesn't even know the population. It's 14 million as of 2019. Woo! My good friend, Arnold. All Canadians got 2,000 every week. Yeah, 2,000 every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, Canadian got money from government to live. They bring it down to 900 every 2 weeks. They're still giving out 900 to citizens every 2 weeks and still ongoing. Just imagine that. So what that woman was saying, I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe she has a PNM party card or something. I don't know. Or maybe he just wanted to come on my show for people, you know. Listen to this one. Barbershops and hairdressers can open business by taking appointments every 15 minutes or every half hour or hour according to people's necessary needs. Just imagine. So they could have opened by appointments. If you don't want the congregation at the spas, open by appointments. If you have 3 chairs, open by appointments. So you have persons wait outside or wherever, wait home. When I'm finished with this client, you come in, we sanitize, and we move again. They could have done that. But it's just out of wickedness. Whether you like it or not, it's just out of wickedness. And, you know, I really hope that some of you that are looking at me right now from all over the world, make sure and support me with my hamper drive. I'm out of hampers. My good friend from Tobago, I am out of hampers. All given out, hundreds given out over the weekend. So I'm out of hampers right now. So my good friend from Tobago, could you call me? All those who said they were giving me hampers, I need hampers, you could go to any First Citizen bank. Also, let me tell you really fast, a 42-year-old Valencia man was chopped and shot dead in the driveway of his home on Friday night. Sean Joseph, a.k.a. Obi, a man of Plantation Road, was shot and killed on Friday, the 9th of July. Investigating officers said around 7 p.m. Eastern Division Emergency Response Patrol Unit responded to a report of a shooting incident at Joseph's home. When the officers arrived, they found him lying in a driveway. Hey boy. Also, ladies and gentlemen, an argument over a broken plate led to the murder of a man in St. Augustine on Saturday. 43-year-old Garnish Ramkisuna of Daniel Street, Streatham Lodge Road, was murdered at his apartment building during an argument on Saturday, the 10th of July, according to police report. Around 8 p.m., Ramkisuna got in a verbal altercation with a 39-year-old man of the same address over an incident involving a plate that was broken a few days ago. So they had a big argument over some broken plate, and somebody killed somebody. That's it. Open up the lines. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. So they could have, you know, so they could have open salons and spas and barber shop and just take appointments. That's all. Because if you're bringing out curbside and people have to cut their hair and all kind of thing, have your hair looking good if you're going to deal with food. So come on. So you need to go by a barber. You need to go by a barber. You need to have yourself good. You need to have your nails done and everything if you're going to deal with food. Boy, they don't think, but they don't think. And then you're getting vexed and you're getting on like a beast. You're getting like a beast. Watch. Open up the lines. Watch. Give me a break. Clip 12. Hi, caller. Good evening.
Hi, good evening, Mr. I.A.N.
Go ahead.
The person who just was on the television there. I don't know what she was saying, you know, because my son lives in Canada and everything is working in Canada. The government is giving money.
I know that.
Right? Everybody's having money in their hand.
Yeah.
And plus they're lining up and getting boxes and boxes.
Thank you. Anybody could line up.
Right? Anybody can line up. And tomorrow the whole country will be open except the borders.
Thank you.
Right?
So I don't know what this woman talking about. She doesn't even know
that is ridiculous.
The population of
I
Ontario.
think somebody pay her off. She collects some money in Trinidad, and we are in Trinidad. I stuck in Trinidad. I can't go back.
Why you can't go back?
Because, I mean to say, the COVID, and I got the vaccine here and stuff, and I got Pfizer.
Huh? Could you just say, okay, could you, somebody gonna take your number off the air. Take a number off the air. Take a number off the air. I want to call that person. What? Give me a break. She used the word Pfizer. Oh. What the jail is this, boy? This woman getting my head, boy. Make sure and keep on number. Call her after the show. I want to find out something. Wee, boy. Yeah, but you see what going on? Even our friends in America, the same thing too. They have a pantry and anybody can go lining up. This is 1.4 million persons in Trinidad. We don't have to suffer, but they squander the money. They buy the nice car. He say he buy a Prado. He watch DL sing and DL sing laugh. You buy a van too? And it's just a joke. It's just a joke. While the bank season your house, while they come and repossess your car, while the landlord put you out, look how they're laughing at you. But don't worry, don't beat up, don't beat up. That is why I came out today, you know. I tell you, I'm really under the weather, you know. Really under the weather. Believe me, I'm under the weather. I tell you, only yesterday I came out, my last procedure, yesterday. I want to say thank you to the nurses at the West Wing of St. Augustine Private Hospital, and special thank you. And I need, yeah, Dr. Fuad Khan, yeah, great guy, great guy. Thank you. And this time I'm gonna pronounce this nice, beautiful girl name, Aziza Mohammed. All right, you corrected me yesterday, so I'm gonna make sure and say Aziza Mohammed. All right, Nurse Solomon. And Burnley, and Greenaway, yeah. And all the nice people since I met yesterday, So as you can see, I just had to come out, I can't stay quiet. If you have information, somebody can WhatsApp me on my, WhatsApp me on my 294-4081. I have my 294-4081 phone on me right now. So you can send me a WhatsApp me, let me know those of you who wish to advertise and might have a product and whatnot, and maybe you're now opening up and preparing for your fast food place, and you want to kick a jump start. Throw in an ad. All right? Those of you who might have your salon, then listen to me, you're big on your sense. If you have a trade and you can cut here, you're big on your sense. You know where to go. You can do somebody nails and you have all your equipment and thing, and nice pedicure and whatnot. You're big on your sense to live here to live, because they buying van, you know. Imagine they buying van. You taking taxi, but they buying van. I tell you, people cannot take it no more. And you have to understand that people can't take it no more. People don't want to hear talk no more. People want action. Look what's going on in Cuba. People are fed up. Do you know what they did in Cuba? They cut the electricity last week. For how long? They cut the electricity just so. I know what they did after that. They cut the internet. Yeah. They don't want people to know what's going on, but people fed up. All the people fed up here too. Look in Venezuela, they're doing people the same thing. So that you might be doing work in Venezuela. You live in there, and just so they cut no water. Then all of a sudden, you start to wash, electricity gone. No internet. It's just wickedness. But people are fed up right now. And look how they laugh. But don't worry, I am here. And as much as the government hates me, I do business, I don't care. I will feed people. I will make sure and get hampers for them. And I will send it out. He could say what? He could say what you want. He could say what you want. You could do what you want. I will always be here. I don't have a term, you know. You have a term, but I don't have a term. Just remember that. I don't have a term. So this is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch. I'm happy I made it through. I made it today. I really made it. I took a lot of pain tablets and I made it today. And I'm out. But nevertheless, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to be back tomorrow. So WhatsApp me on my 294-4081. All those of you want to make sure and get your product on, WhatsApp me. Let me know what's going on. And thank you for your support. And you want to help me with the hampers, let me know what's going on. Thank you. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't